After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But he's not happy right now.
No, and don't tell everyone how many I had.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Devin Hester, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is in to make it 16-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This taken in at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Here's Walker to start the drive. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Taken from just outside the 30. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to go. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just they executed better. But in this case, I think you're right on to something. They look so much sharper, so much better. They obviously saw something they needed to change, and they did exactly that.
Change is working right now. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devin Hester, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
They'll look to throw here. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Watson now to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. James Harrison able to get him for a loss of about 3. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
Third and long. It's Watson setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting. On 3rd and 15.
Got to give their offensive coordinator credit there. He got right into the head of the defensive coordinator because right on the heels of the sack on 2nd down, he figured they were going to come at him hard again. And so he went ahead and hit a brilliant call. Screen pass works well enough. They're able to pick up a 1st down. That's one way to keep that defense at bay.
Back to throw. Watson. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Taken in at the 22. A beautiful fake. And he's loose again. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's the punter McAfee to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On 1st and 10, Watson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Buying time to his left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And it looks like the defense has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. This one taken in by Hester. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Mahomes going to change things up. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man, Gates. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream